Well, one good thing is that I am still in nature. Except it doesn't really sound like nature, though. These machines are so loud and so polluting the earth, too. And, it just doesn't have to be that way. We could be running off of sound, off of ether in the air and stuff that's been hidden, all kinds of different ancient technologies that have been buried and hidden from us. These poor little creatures having to put up with that noise like all night long. Not to mention us. Yeah, my video is still not taking very good videos. It's kind of noisy here. It's getting a little windy. It's cold, very cold, wet. Now we got some creatures. There's a lot of creatures in this park. I love this park. It's friendly. Friendly to the creatures and to the homeless. And that makes it really difficult when so many people are not friendly to creatures, to animals, to people, and that's the whole problem of the world. And look at my own family, my own blood, laughing, partying it up, taking trips off of my suffering, off of me being homeless, committing crimes against me, torturing me, and loving it, and their entire community loving it too. And do you want to know who's behind these genocide programs? It is these Freemasonic party animals, they're drunken fools that are running everything, running the police, running the politicians, running everything, and in plain sight they're killing us off. And you know what Canadians say? They say you deserve it. They say you're a drug addict, you're a drunk, you're a liar, you're a cheater, because they're all establishment people. And it's what the establishment does. Picks out groups of people, hates on them, and tortures them to death, basically. And I don't know, brings some sickness when it's your own family members, and we're seeing that a lot these days. So it just tells you how sick these Freemasonic families are, and they're recruiting. You see them recruiting all the time. The Shriners, the Odd Fellows, Young Fellows, all these creepy names, and they're always dealing with children and disabled families and hospitals and schools, and they got their dirty little hands in every little area of life. Oh, peace for a bit. Yes, it's extremely difficult. They're torturing, and what's even sadder is that Canadians think we deserve it. We're victims of crimes. I'm very capable of working and taking care of myself, but they keep invading my homes, stealing my property over and over and over and again. And do you know what my fellow neighbors and Canadians do? They clap for the authorities. They clap for the establishment, the system that's killing us off. And so that is the problem that we have here in Canada. And I am searching for, other than the creatures, somebody else who kind of gets it, that just kind of don't be bothered with this fake life that wants death and destruction. Just be happy outside and free and away from it all. But how do you do that in a city? It's just not possible, is it? Because of the noise, these poor little creatures. Well, at least I got to spend the night with them, and here's my setup. Yeah, this way I can show you things. Show you the beauty of Calgary, but then the underlying ugliness that they always try to hide. And that's what they do. They bury cities over and over and over again. They bury heirs quickly, and that's what they're in the midst of right now, is another Tartarian cover-up, a cover-up of these free energy. There would be no noise. It would be sending out great vibrations, not this death and destruction stuff. Look at the beauty. It could be... It used to be so much more beautiful. We have no idea. I mean, all this noise and air and light pollution is killing off all of nature, not just us. And God, man, if there is one other person in the Wild West who got it, we could really save a lot of lives, a lot of creatures, a lot of pets. So I see these poor little pets. Oh, just so... just not happy sometimes. Anyways, I gotta get away from this noise. It's just too much. Leave the poor little creatures behind. And I'll keep you updated. We are suffering, really suffering. My body is just aching. My car is like freaking on its way out. Steal a shopping cart, I guess. It's brutal out here, especially on wet, cold, windy days like this. Noisy. Extremely brutal. Way more than you would ever think. I'm dirty and disgusting. I need a shower. Change my clothes and quiet and food. It's... You have no idea. And this is done by purpose. This is done by Freemasonic cults all over the world. I know exactly how they operate, who they are, where they are. But who do you call? Just like these poor animals who have to adapt.